Hello, Coach. Welcome to the post-match press conference. We'll take in a few questions from the media. First one is from the bridge. There was a win for the taking. Are you disappointed or satisfied with 1 point considering you had 10 men on the field?
No, I'm disappointed because I thought we still done enough to win the match. You played for a large portion with 10 men, against obviously the officials again, obviously getting no help whatsoever. But I thought our lads were brilliant. They had a few maybe our chances, but again that was maybe from our decisions and our errors. So I thought we'd done enough to win the game in all fairness. So I thought our lads were very spirited and yeah, I'm disappointed we haven't won the 3 points. But look, we'll take the 1 point, obviously because of the circumstances.
The next question is from Ananda Bazar Patrika. You did not feel Matty Steinman tonight. Was it a tactical or forced call?
Well, it's a tactical one. Matty's played every single minute. He's played more or less every game. Against Bengal, he came off with a little bit of a problem. We've got to look after the players. The players who play tonight have done a tremendous job. So, regardless if he doesn't play, it's important that the lads who come in and are just as good and do just as good a job. So we have that. We're blessed with a lot of good players in terms of players we've brought in overseas. And if one doesn't play, unfortunately someone misses out. And I think that's just what it was tonight. Matty's a good player, but you know what? There's other good players there as well.
However, do you think, did it hurt you in hindsight?
That Matty never played?
Yeah.
I think it's just an irrelevant question. We haven't lost a game, so it hasn't hurt us, has it? It's a game we should have won. Even with 10 men, I thought we still played a better football. It's certainly not hurt us because Matty played. I think you're being massively disrespectful to the players who came in. I mean, you're talking about Jackson McGolmer, Pilkington, Fox, who played a high level in England. Obviously they're good players, and obviously if someone doesn't come in, if someone comes in and does a job, then that's what they're there for.
The next few questions from ANI. Your defence seems to be doing a fabulous job, but the finishing is still lacking. Does this frustrate you more?
Well, it's funny you say that because I got a question just yesterday saying that the defence was a problem and the attack was all right. So every single day, it's a different question on the defence, it's a different question on the attack, and it feels quite comedic, some of the questions and some of the answers I've got to give, because it's every single game. I feel as though I've got to defend my team for the way they're defending, defend them for the way they're attacking. And it's not right. We're defending as a team brilliantly. Okay, we haven't scored tonight, but we played a large portion of the game with 10 men. So defending and attacking, we've not got a problem. It's a game that perhaps we still should have won. We still have maybe 1 or 2 chances, albeit they did. But we haven't got any problems at the back or at the right end of the pitch.
Speaking of 10 men, are 10 men also enough for your team to deny losses?
Well, it's not ideal, and of course you can't keep doing it. But it is what it is, and some of the decisions by the referee have not helped us. I'm not saying he shouldn't have had a red card tonight. I think he's been unfortunate with the first one. Quite clearly it was our ball that went out for a throw-in, and obviously we end up giving a free kick away, and straight away the referee is unbelievably quick, fielding the yellow card out. When you've got all their players walking around the full pitch, kicking our players left, right, and centre, and not once is he as quick in his pocket as what he is with our players, and it's not right. It can't keep happening. So we want to look after our players. We've got excellent offensive players, and players won't want to come into this league if they're not getting any help from the officials, and that's what's happening.
This team seems to be a spirited lot. As a coach, how do you see that you close out such matches?
Of course we're spirited out. We're a team that doesn't want to get beat. When we feel as though everything is against us, then obviously we actually stick together that little bit more, and do that a little bit more. So of course we want points and we want wins, but look, we don't want to lose games, and I think that's shown in performances.
Devjit has stood there like a wall for you. A word on him?
I think he's been brilliant since he came in, Debs. I don't think he was man of the match, in all fairness, tonight. I thought he had a few good saves. He threw a few throws to them, sort of helped them a little bit. But look, he's a goalkeeper who's playing really well. He's playing really confident and he's doing really well. But he's got to keep doing that. He's a goalkeeper, and we expect him to make saves because that's the type of person he is. But look, a word for all our team as well. I think we were all good tonight, obviously defensively and and offensively as well. So instead of just pinpointing the one player who's a goalkeeper who's making saves, I think we gave everyone a little bit of credit. I thought Sachandra, who came in midfield, was excellent. Milan in centre midfield was really good as well. Obviously Pilks and Jax McGoldman were excellent as well. So lots of good performances. Scott Neville's another player. But I thought Milan and Sachandra were probably our picks of obviously the Indian boys, and Debs does what Debs does, which is obviously save. And that's what he's in the team for, because he's the keeper and he's expected to make those serves. It's the routine for him now.
Finally, you've clearly asked your team to play an aggressive brand of football.
No, excuse me. No, I haven't. I want my team to win. And I've said before, I answered this question before about we're not getting help from the referees. And as soon as any one of our team goes anywhere near the opposition, we get a yellow card against us. It doesn't happen with the other team. Maybe I should say to our players to start going down and milking it a bit more, or make a loud noise, because that's what the referees seem to do. They make decisions by whoever makes the loudest noise. So yeah, I'm not taking. I tell my team to go out there and be aggressive. I tell them to go out there and play. And obviously, you're not getting any help from the officials. And we have a game coming up on Friday now against Mumbai. And look, I'll say to our lads, don't be expecting any decisions off the officials that night as well, because we can more or less count upon that.
Last question, Coach. Would you still continue with all three of Pilkington, Magoma and Bright up top, or do you fear that might hamper your defensive solidity?
Again, you just asked me a question saying the defence was excellent. So I actually don't understand what the question is. We have good players. We have lots of good players who can play. And look, I'm not going to tell anyone the formation now. We'll work on a few things. We'll work on the opposition, and we'll try and win the game on Friday. But we'll go into the game with the best players possible.